everyone, happy Friday. Last night we left the house, we were pet sitting in Malek and we just slept on the streets of Rockingham. Today we are going to spend the day in Perth CBD and we're going to take you along with us. We're going to show you what it's like to live in a van in a big city. This morning we woke up really early to get some blood tests done. We went to the doctor the other day for a referral. So we are both starving because we needed to be fasting. So Wade is just making us some coffee and breakfast and then we can start the day.
I can't do a morning without coffee. I feel so addicted to it. I need more coffee. My precious. So here we have our breakfast that we eat every morning and we're still not quite sick of it, which is just Wheat Bix, oats and cereal. So it's a little bit warm today. Before we head to the city, we're gonna go for a quick swim, just cool off a little bit, and then we'll make our way to the city and see what else we kind of get up to for the rest of the day. It feels good to be back in the water. We haven't gone for a swim and it feels like forever, but it's only really been like 3 weeks since we've been doing the house sit. We've been in the Perth area for about a month now, but it is so good to be back in the van. I feel like it was too comfortable in the house and we just never really left. We didn't go outside. And I don't know, it was the aircon, maybe it was hot, but it just feels good to be back outside, traveling, being in the fresh air. This is the best part.
Very true.
Yeah. And I think I need to go get Gatinha, she's pretty far away.
So Wade and I want to have lunch at Kings Park in the CBD of Perth, but I just realized we don't have enough food for lunch, so we need to go to the shops before making our way there. We're both from Sydney. We hate traffic there in the morning going to the city. Not sure if the traffic in Perth is any better or any worse. We're just avoiding going there in the morning just in case it's bad, but I think traffic should be gone by now. It's like 10:30 in the morning. I'm sure it's fine. So we'll go to the shops and then make our way to the city.
Let's go, people! Today was just a top up. We already had the salad. We've got some fish that we're going to put in the air fryer. So it was just a few little bits and pieces that we needed extra. Some wine, some vino.
Beetroot, pineapple,
yeah,
chickpeas, some apples.
So that's going to be our salad mix. We got some cat food. Alright, shopping is done and now we are off to the city. We got a 45-minute drive. So I think we'll just listen to some music, hang out, and yeah, enjoy.
See you soon.
See you guys soon. Oh, by the way, also, do we talk about Jon Snow doing a bit of a poop? So we get a lot of questions from people about the kitty litter being next to us and like, oh, it stings, how can you do it? Usually it doesn't smell, but Jon Snow decided to do a good one. He did a real good one.
Poop.
Yeah, and it still stinks. I think we need to clean this one. We can't let this one sit there and cook a little bit.
Perth is the capital city of the state of Western Australia and it's home to 2.6 million people, making it the 4th largest city in Australia in population size. Perth is the most isolated but also the sunniest capital city in the globe. The city enjoys around 8 hours of sunshine on average per day.
Lunch is ready. We have some crumb fish we chucked in the air fryer, some salad underneath there and some capsicum. It's looking good. I'm liking this one.
Yep.
But we're going to eat in the van because we couldn't find a car spot. It was busy here.
No, we couldn't find a car spot in the main parking area. Sorry, I shouldn't be We couldn't find parking at the main car park, so we moved a little bit to another like secondary car park, which is nice because it's shady. And then I think we're going to try to find parking at the main car park to go for a walk in Kings Park, or maybe just leave the van here and walk
Maybe
there.
walk up. But Kings Park is pretty cool. It looks over the whole city. It's amazing.
So nice, yeah. But I'm hungry, that's it.
Guys, we are out of here. We're going to go for a walk. You safe? You're going to keep cool?
Fans are on.
Fans are on. Fan 1, fan 2, fan 3. Felice?
Water open?
No, the water is not open. Stay cool, Gatinha. You too, Jon Snow.
Let's go.
We were just talking that we're feeling a little bit off today. Like, we're not feeling ourselves, a little bit lethargic. And then I was like, maybe it's because we got our blood work taken this morning and then like your body's kind of rejuvenate yourself. I don't know if that's the right word. But we're wondering, if you can put it in the comments below, maybe if you think that's what it is, or we're just having a bit of an off day. But I'm curious to know if anyone out there thinks the same thing or actually knows that could be the reason why we're having a bit of a down day and just feeling a bit tired and not feeling ourselves.
We didn't have that much blood taken off us, so
that's what,
I
yeah.
don't think it is. For me, I think it's that time of the month because it's coming, but you do you have that too?
Yeah, maybe it's that time of the month for me too. Kings Park is one of the largest city parks in the world and is home to the Western Australian Botanic Garden, which has an international reputation for scientific research, conservation and public education. The park is open at all times and it is free to visit. I think we're going to have a quick little nap. We did have an energy drink, so maybe we'll have like a 10-minute nap and then we are good to go because we're going to head to the gym this afternoon because we need a shower, and if we don't go to the gym, we don't get a shower. Well, we could.
Just happened.
You're not happy about that?
What did you say? 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
I don't have time to fall asleep in 10 minutes, Wade.
So no 10-minute nap?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Okay, bye.
She's already asleep. We could have a shower in here, but we wanted to save the water, and we have the option of going to the gym, so like, we should probably go. We're just feeling a little bit lazy, and that's the only side.
We'll make it there.
We'll make it work?
Yeah.
Shh, everyone's still sleeping. You're awake. So I'm not really feeling that excited to go to the gym today. The only motivation is that we're gonna have a shower. How about you?
Just wash my hair.
You're just, yeah, same thing. I don't know, I'm not feeling it today.
Is it true?
Another thing you get used to when living in a van is that it's such a tiny space that only one person, in our van anyway, only one person can be on each end. It's just a little bit too small.
And for gym, we have memberships with Anytime Fitness, and the good thing is that you can go to Anytime Fitness in Australia, and they have more than 500 gyms around Australia, and they're open 24/7.
Yeah, it's super convenient. But the big girl didn't fit in the car park, so we had to park down the street. Good to wash your hair?
Delicious!
Yeah. For those of you who didn't know, Dani is from Brazil. And Dani speaks Portuguese.
Sim.
But she's learning Spanish on Duolingo.
Yep.
Let's see.
If you want to do van life in South America, I'm getting ready for it, baby.
Yeah, give us something. What do you got?
Hablas.
Que hablas?
Speak.
Speak.
Lee.
Read.
Read.
Ah, it's the same as Portuguese.
Bebo.
Drink. Ah.
Queso.
Queso. Cheese.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be easy to learn Spanish?
Yeah. It is easy.
It will be quick to pick up. As for an English speaker to learn Spanish, it's way harder.
Yeah.
But for a Portuguese or Brazilian to learn Spanish, okay.
So it's almost 5 o'clock now, and that's the time that we usually start looking for a place to sleep.
Yeah, so we haven't been in this area yet, so we don't know any places to sleep. So before it gets too dark, we go for a drive and kind of look where it's a good place to sleep. Things we look for are like hotels, unit blocks, streets with expensive cars, because then there's potentially expensive houses, so people have a lot of money. But someone actually told us that if it's a rich area, you might get a few Karens in the area. So you might get a few more people. We haven't had any problems, and that's kind of like our go-to. So let's go for a drive and see where we're going to hang out, and then once we find it, we mark it, go hang somewhere else, and then come back there a little bit later around like 9 o'clock, and then leave early around like 7, 6, just whenever we get up. Then usually, if we can, go head to the beach and then hang out, have breakfast, hopefully get a swim in the mornings, and yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We have a few options.
We did. We didn't actually film any of the options, so we'll find out when we go a bit later. We'll show them.
6:30 and these guys have started crying. It's food time. Is it food time, Gatinha? Yeah. Is it, chubby? You hungry? Okay. Let's feed you.
So for dinner tonight, we've just got leftovers we cooked in the house, just a bunch of like a curry style thing with rice, so we gotta get the microwave out. Excuse the mess down here, it's a little bit. We just moved this guy to the side, this guy as well, and this one as well, and probably that one. And then we get to our microwave. And that's it, and then we close it up, and then we're good to start. So we'll come back once we're done. That's a curry, you can't go wrong with curries. Like, all curries taste good, right? Look, this is gonna be a lot of food.
Is it too much?
Could be.
Okay, then not. Let's put them in a
We don't have any rice.
Tupperware. Oh, we can buy rice tomorrow.
But it's not enough for one person.
Papa, you're gonna stuff yourself with food just so you don't leave some behind?
Does anyone else do that?
Yes, you.
What do you mean? It can't be just me that when there's like a tiny bit of food left
That's
and you...
not a tiny. You can feed someone with that amount. Put that in a smaller Tupperware. It's just because you're looking at it when that ginormous Tupperware.
Yeah, true. But I do that a lot. I'm sure I'm not the only one where there's like a little bit of food left and I'll just put it on the plate to finish it.
And then you die after.
Yeah.
Your belly hurts because you ate too much.
Probably. Well.
How good is having a microwave in the man? So after we found our place that we are happy with for sleeping tonight, we usually find a park to hang out and let the cats out and work. So that's exactly what we did. And once it's dark enough, and we'll show you our nighttime routine, we get ready here for bed, and then we make the move to where we're gonna sleep.
Someone's coming out to say hi too.
Oh, hi. He doesn't leave her alone. She goes to smell something, he goes and has to smell the same.
And here we have the final product with a little bit of Greek yogurt on top. And this tastes delicious. We always make an effort to do the dishes before going to bed so we can wake up in the morning with a clean sink and like the van is clean when we wake up and we can start the day fresh. Everything's clean, good to go. So we're gonna do that. And also, Dani was right. I'm super full and I'm glad I didn't eat all of that food. You're always right. Yeah? Come to that part of the night that we're going to brush our teeth and get ready for bed. We're going to put our bed into night mode or sleep mode because we don't actually sleep this way, we actually sleep this way. Tidy up here and then we do everything in the van before going to our sleeping spot. So then when we arrive at our sleeping spot, we literally just go straight to bed.
So I think tomorrow we are leaving Perth. But to wrap up this vlog, we really liked Perth. We probably can see ourselves living here. If you're okay with stealth camping, van life is really possible in Perth. Feels like it's a safe area.
Yes, super easy. We never had any issues finding street parking.
No.
Easily could stay here longer. Easily. But we got places to be.